in theory. Let me open her up, make sure we have audio. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Maybe it's working, maybe it's not.
We are here. We are here. We are here.
Let's see if the audio works. Hold, please.
Oh, do you have ads?
Please don't. Okay, it works. Okay, we're gonna share this for a second, and then we'll be right back. What's up, Guardian?
What up, Guardian? That's how I didn't have to wait for ads.
Is it gonna be one of those mornings?
Maybe. Potentially.
Okay, Bobby. You see this? You see what I have to deal with over here? She's cute though, isn't she? What are you doing?
All right. We are here. What's good? Kitties are crazy. We're home until Sunday. My hair looks dope.
It looks like something, that's for sure.
Let's see how tall we can make it.
Mine looks super strange today too.
Yeah, we're killing it. What's up, Fig?
Biggie in the house.
Huge congratulations to Isabel Bork. She aced a 315-foot hole at the Discmania Open on coverage.
How many?
315-foot hole. It was blind, but they didn't have a catch cam, but it was super
cute.
sick. Her reaction was really, really genuine. Check it out. Disc Golf Pro Tour. It's really cool.
Chandler, hello.
Hey,
Connor.
Hey, what's up, Connor?
Friends.
Good to see you guys.
I do need to go get some water, so I will be right back. Did you share it?
Came prepared.
I did not.
Hi, I'm prepared. That's my wife, unprepared. Nice to meet you all. You got her. All right. I have more jokes, but I will wait for more people to be here because I feel like my jokes are worthy, and I want to tell everyone. And the best part is that you're gonna see Tina's reaction to all this, and she does not like it. So
not even funny.
They are hilarious. They're so funny. All right. How is everyone doing? Man, it has been a while, and
we actually have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that's kind of on us. As a
We've been traveling a lot.
Not staying on top of it. But yeah, we are here.
Gosh, you're cute. Look at these little beans. Look at those fuzzy beans right there. Look at her little tongue sticking out. You see that?
Come here.
She's so cute.
Come here, Hirsch. We're doing bean photos. Look at these beans, though.
Now those are some fuzzy beans.
Fluffy beans. They're spud.
Spud has normal beans. They're not fuzzy beans.
Toe beans.
Toe beans.
All right, so we'll try and normalize the hair touch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have traveled quite a bit since the last time we've done a bunch of stuff, but we are so happy. Is Ezra here? He loves beans.
He likes beans.
Ezra Adderhold. He mainly eats beans. Look at the dude.
I don't like beans
as I have referenced many people who are super fit. Ezra Adderhold looks like an action figure, and that's a good thing because the dude is jacked. All right. All right, 18 people's worth telling these jokes.
Oh god.
These jokes are great, and I hope you love them. And you can roast me. You can be like Tina and be really not that happy with them, but they are fun, and I love them, and I want to share them with the world because they're good. All right.
They exist.
Yes, gotcha. Yes.
They exist.
So, first joke.
That's about it.
Joke number 1. Somebody asks you if you want to smoke some weed, and your response is, "No, I'm good. I'm afraid of heights." It's amazing. because you don't want to get high.
No one
That's
laughed.
great. That was good. Hey, Chloe, thank you so much. We
Hi.
miss you. I know you got to see Tina recently, but I haven't seen you, so I'd
We've
love
had
to see.
some time together. It's been nice.
All right, so that was joke number 1. It was great.
Thank you, Biggie. Thank
Mike,
you, Gaucho.
Mike,
That's the correct response.
Gervasi, if I will go into that here in just a moment. Jokes first, but I do appreciate the recognition and you noticing. So thank you, Mike.
Sure, show me your abs since it smells like manicure.
Yeah, I can. Okay, so
Just Chloe and me.
here in Pensacola, near our basically in our mall shopping center, we had a Bed Bath and Beyond. Had being the key thing. We walked by it, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, Figgy?" Before we start, yep. Thank you, Figgy. See you soon, my friend.
Yes, thank you. I'm over here mowing down a Pop-Tart.
So as we walked by, I noticed that it was out of business and there was nothing in it. And my response was more like Bed Bath and Be Gone, right? Nailed it.
I did laugh at
So
that
good.
one.
That one's really good.
But it's not really worth telling.
Cherry Pop-Tart?
Uh-huh.
Cherry Pop-Tart.
Like the only thing
That
I
is
have for
better.
breakfast that isn't an egg and tomatoes.
Oh, man.
But,
That was beyond bad. Well done, Jacob. Appreciate
Jacob.
appreciate
I
it.
do appreciate that.
So those are my jokes. Brown sugar or s'mores?
That's what Zach eats too, is brown sugar.
The brown sugar or the s'mores Pop-Tarts?
I'm
or
a
where's
fruit
that?
person.
Yeah.
Everything I eat that's like flavored, I choose fruit pretty much every single time.
Mm-hmm. We went to Parlor Donuts. Parlor Donuts, please sponsor us. We went to Parlor Donuts, and they're amazing. And I got the orange dreamsicle, strawberry, and blueberry hill. You got apple pie, pumpkin spice, blueberry hill.
Pumpkin chai
Cheesecake. That's right. Yeah. All right. Well, we can jump into the weight loss part real quick.
I don't know. Everyone wants to talk about Pop-Tarts.
That's fine. So, I have lost. Okay, so in
Flex on them.
Yeah. So
nothing happened.
it's for the boys. Because there's no girls in here, right?
There's Chloe and me.
That's right.
We don't have a lot of girls that watch our channel, so thanks Chloe for being
Thanks
here.
for Chloe for adding to that number. I
Our
appreciate that.
0.001%.
Yep. Okay. So in December, I weighed Hershey Marie.
I tune in the first thing I see.
Yeah. Nice. In December, I went to the doctor and got on the scale, and it said I weighed 220 pounds. That's too much. I am 5'10".
Wait.
That is way too much for me, and my body type, and trying to be an athlete. So that, to me, was like, okay, I need to make a change and do something about it. So I really dove into intermittent fasting, super hard. About 3-ish months in, maybe 3.5 to 4 months, I was down 40 pounds. I was at 180, and that had kind of been the lightest I'd ever been in a very, very, very long time. When I was playing soccer, I was, I was anywhere from 175 to 185. So, and that was like soccer fitness and training and building muscle and doing all that stuff.
You got a booty.
And a big old booty. I got on the scale this week, and the scale read 164 pounds. So that is technically like 56 pounds to lose, and it's pretty crazy. Dominic T, I am throwing the disc farther, and my form feels way more consistent. So I definitely have not seen any no negatives yet, but I am outside of losing.
Rest in peace, that booty though.
I'm gonna work on it.
Eric used to
What's
have
up?
like one of the best butts on tour, and now he doesn't even have a butt. He's
Yeah.
like Kermit the Frog over here.
Yeah.
Bro,
So.
can you hand me my controller?
Mm-mm.
Jamie, totally.
Yeah.
Hand it
So.
to me. Please.
No. All right. So. Yeah, that's
We've been playing a lot of. We, as in the pod, not Eric, but he just played Rocket League with us last night. We had so much fun. But my controller is being funky, so. And Eric has. Stop.
No, you're making fun of me.
I was done making fun of you.
No, you weren't.
Anyways, I got a new controller. Thank you for that. Eric got a purple one.
Hers is really pretty though. Like, we were hanging out. What's up, boy? Now, Robbie.
I know. Hi.
We went to a GameStop and we're like, okay, we can probably get these cheaper. Tina found them on Best Buy, and she was like, okay, we'll go to Best Buy. And GameStop didn't price match with Best Buy, so that was weird. We're like, whoa, whatever, don't take her money, fine, suck it. And then we went to Best Buy and they had nothing.
Literally
nothing.
only had the elite ones, which I don't have interest in.
And then Tina found that the Target that was just closer to Woof had more like no buy. Nice, Jacob.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Then
they had his purple one and my white one that I wanted.
Yes, and we happened to be just waiting in this little cage center, and the box for that one was like sideways,
So
and you could see the orange and teal.
And was like,
what's that one? Hey, what's that one? And the moment he pulled it out, Tina just was like, yeah.
It was $10 more, but totally worth it.
So sick.
Beautiful. I've never seen it.
I hadn't.
Not even online when I was searching for controllers. I never saw that colorway.
So that was a big win. And yeah.
Target.
When cuddling, does it feel like holding Jack Skellington?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
He's so scrawny.
I need to tell more people about this because something that I cannot get out of my head lately. You know how like songs will creep into your head and then you just play them over and over and over and over again. The song I have in my head is Kidnap the Santa Claus, Put Him in a Bag. Like that whole song from A Nightmare Before Christmas is just kidnap the Santa Claus, put him in a bag. And I don't know the rest of the words outside of that. Just that. The little trio of minions for Oogie Boogie is just, I cannot get that out of my head. And it has been like 6 or 7 months of that. So it's not just like, oh, it's getting close to Halloween or something along those lines. No, it is almost solely just living in my brain rent free. So
those are my least favorite phrases from the Gen X, whatever.
Rent free? Living in your brain rent free?
Like, yeah, I don't like it.
Why?
I don't know why.
It's occupying your brain space.
There's just no reason to say it.
Why?
Because you can just say it's stuck in my head. And like, the rent free, like.
It's a synonym for it. It's great.
Everyone has their own opinion, and they don't.
Yeah, and everybody has their own opinions, and they're like buttholes, and they all stink.
I don't know about that.
Rent free, no cap.
I just don't like it.
That's lit, fam.
I'm allowed to not like it.
No, totally. Okay, so Mike Gervasi, great question. Intermittent fasting was the one thing that I changed. I continued running. I did increase my my exercise and working out thanks to good motivating friend Ryan Bueno in the chat.
But not like super consistently, right?
More in the off season, I was pretty on it. But when I was on tour, it dipped, and I was probably hitting the gym anywhere from 2 to 4 times. Where when I was home, it was like 5 to
2 to 4 a week while you're on tour.
For the good part of the year, yeah. Until
the beginning of the year.
Probably until the summer is when we kind of teetered off to being like once a week.
But my point was, by asking that, was that you still were losing a ton of weight even after you weren't working out anymore.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm. That is accurate.
And like you started to get really defined, like even after you had stopped working out for the most part.
Totally. Yeah. So
it's giving. Yeah, Chloe. No.
Intermittent fasting plus a little bit of exercise, plus the running that I was doing every day, plus all the disc golf I was playing. That's all kind of what came together. But I think the biggest thing that changed was the intermittent fasting. And I went pretty hard and was doing an 18-6. So I would try and eat from noon to 6. And that was the only time I would eat. And I really didn't change much about what I ate outside of if I had something sugary, that was the only sugary thing I would have for the day. I wasn't having like a donut and then ice cream later in the day, or a soda and candy or anything like that. It's like, oh, cool. I had a soda at the movie or something like that or something. And then I wouldn't have a dessert. That would be the only sugary thing. So I think also controlling the amount of sugar I was consuming also was very good. I highly encourage getting an application. If it's something you're interested in doing, please reach out to me. I have a great application that I use. It does cost money, and I'm not sponsored or anything like that. But if you're getting into it, as Reese Powell has just said, a 1410 is a great place to start. I also encourage a 16-8, which eating during an 8-hour window is you start eating at 10 and you finish eating at 6. A lot of people are really close to that already. There might be 9 to 7. So it's a very small change, and it can be attainable and good. One thing I also did was I consumed a good amount of water. Water's great. That was another part of it. And I always kept a protein bar or something with me. So if I was feeling super hungry or lethargic or starting to get irritable and things like that, I would have the protein bar and I would break my fast early. And that was one thing that I started to recognize as a part of this, is that it's not always
with playing though, right? Because like you wouldn't want to like sacrifice your round just for which might not apply to most people.
Totally. But I think if people are going into work and it's like, have some black coffee, drink some water, and then if you're feeling it, it's like it's getting to 10:30 and you're irritable, but you're trying to make it to noon, you can break it. You might just want to start your fast, maybe earlier, like at 4:30 or 5:30, to kind of still get the hours in. But you can also adjust that in many ways. So highly encourage it. Do some research, and also don't feel bad if you do not make the full 18 or 16 or 10 or 14 hours or whatever you're trying to go for. Don't feel bad when you do that. Just when it's easy to control the hours that you eat, take advantage of that and allow that to be the motivating factor that kind of pushes you forward. Somebody did ask what day of running we're on. My run streak is in the 800s. I think it's pushing close to 900. I hopefully will try and remember to post all of those today. There's going to be a lot of them. And Tina and I went on our first run together just the other day. It was super, super fun. I hadn't really ever seen Tina run before.
Yeah, that's strange.
I feel like I've seen you like play spike ball. We haven't played many.
You've seen me be active, but like, when is anyone just like running around unless they're running for fitness?
Sure. It was really, really nice.
To catch a frisbee, which you have seen, but like, yeah.
Absolutely, Dan. It was really, really nice because being that it's something we haven't done and I've been doing for a while now, and seeing Tina take interest in that, it's like, hey, my person is choosing to better their health and work on themselves, and that to me is a really attractive and positive quality to have in a human. So, thank you.
Love you.
I love you. Good job.
Yeah, chocolate.
Coffee.
Did you poop?
No, it's coffee because I had to knock out the grounds into your composter.
Okay. Enough about fitness.
Yo, Mike, that's so awesome, man. You lost 160 pounds.
That's a ton.
Holy cow, man. That's amazing.
Nice work.
Good job. If you don't mind, just give a little brief what did you do? Because I feel like, man, that's really impressive.
Losing a whole Eric.
Yeah, it's kind of been fun because I have actually been getting compliments all season more and more. And it's like, and I'm seeing new people, but I'm also seeing the same people and they're recognizing it. So it does feel nice, Jacob. Killer. I love that one. Fitness. It's really good. It's been really nice to see. It's nice to feel seen, and also it's the first time I've actually felt. It's the first time in a very long time I've actually felt like attractive, and that's not. Tina can tell me all she wants, but when I start to look at myself and see myself, I'm like, oh, I could have been doing this the whole time. Dang it. Well, whatever. But
you're doing it now.
Yeah, and it is a nice boost to self-confidence. So, yeah. What do you got?
What do I have? I have a vlog.
Congrats, Figgy. Let's go.
Everyone to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody hasn't checked out Tina's travel vlog to Europe. It's very good. And there's some some educational stuff in there.
Yeah, I like teaching. I like teaching the cool, fun facts that I learned. It's fun. This one specifically the UK. It features. Oh, I didn't get any video of John and Sammy. So, like, my friends John and Sammy in Edinburgh.
Fresh pot!
They showed me around Edinburgh, and then it's like a couple of different places that I went: York, Bath, Cardiff, Bristol, Edinburgh.
Bristol.
The London one, our buddy Dan is working on. We're trying to get that done here shortly, which is kind of funny because that should have technically been first, but
I also have practice round vlogs that haven't been uploaded to Nessie.
I had a vision for my UK vlog, so I just went for it. And
Spoot, yes, thank you for getting the reference.
Anyone that's in the Discord, that vlog features our friend Spicy J, who we play Rocket League with from the Discord, and my friends in Bristol, Lee, and there's actually a little clip of our friend Dan, who's actually American, but that was from last year, but no one knows but me. And then Ben and Lee, who are coming to America. Actually, Dan's about to go pick up Spicy right now from the airport, and we are all, a bunch of these humans in the chat right now are headed up to Massachusetts next week for our friend's wedding. So
thank you, Dominic. I appreciate the kind words.
Zach's still sleeping, so. Spicy plays Rocket League. We all just drive in circles. Well, that is very accurate for me.
Feels accurate. I started calling him.
So many whiffs yesterday. Yeah. It was so funny. I was full speed just right by it.
I'm starting to call Spicy Mariah because he carries us all the time. All I want for Christmas is Spicy J to carry me.
He probably could now that you weigh a little bit less.
Possibly. Find out.
I don't know how strong he is.
See that? Mariah joke was solid. Thank you very much.
Was it?
Yes. High five.
Oh, you actually did get some laughs.
Yeah, I want to touch on one small serious thing. Dad, no, I'm not playing hardcore. I don't have the mental resolve for that. I would be devastated if. Have you heard about what hardcore is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
What?
I know what it is.
What?
I know what it is.
But why did you get sassy?
Because what were you gonna say before you said that? What were you gonna talk about?
I was gonna talk about recently. I have been through some stuff mentally that you may have seen on my social media. I dropped from Maine States and and was on the fence about playing Worlds simply because of the mental state that I was in, and with incredible support from not only my sponsors, who, you know, that's kind of the funniest part about all of this, is people were like, oh, well, he just didn't represent his sponsor as well. I was like, my sponsor was at the event and was the main runner of the event and was supporting me the whole time and understood what I needed. So that was incredibly important to have at the moment. So big thanks to Thought Space and also to Clash and Whale Sex and to Infinite Disc for wanting me to prioritize myself over disc golf. So not every sponsor is like that. I am very lucky to have those sponsors, so that was great. I worked through it with my sponsors, which was a good starting point to have that great foundation. The next step was having a great, friend and fan support. So I saw a lot of positivity and people reaching out and wanting me to do well. And a big part of it was Tina took a lot of the initiative of making sure I got in to talk to a therapist, and that I was able to talk through how I was feeling, not only with the therapist, but also with Tina and Reese to get through things. Thank you. To get through things and have proper tools of how to manage how I was feeling, because 17 weeks straight, 17 tournaments straight. I hadn't had a week off since OTB. Let's think about that. I was in California and I ripped over to Europe and I came back and then was in Washington and then doing all that stretch. I played every single week from OTB with multiple trips to Europe and multiple days of traveling constantly, and I never really got a break.
Never got a break.
Never got a break.
Not never really. Like,
No,
you literally played every single week.
Yeah. So I eventually ran out of mental resolve and it caught up to me. I encourage people to try and work to recognize things, recognize those things and do what you can to try and resolve and give yourself time to recover, both mentally and physically. It goes a long way. But go ahead.
I would say, I think you were having a night at Worlds where you were kind of breaking down a little bit. And the first time I saw you relax is when I told you no one works every single day for 16 weeks straight without a day off. That is not normal. That is not something that anyone does or any job is allowed to do.
Yeah.
And obviously Eric has nights where he's playing his game and he's, whatever, but when you're on tour, like even the travel days, those are exhausting. Those are exhausting days. And you don't have time to recoup your energy. And so I kind of like pointed out how abnormal.
You're 5'6"?
No.
5'4"?
3 or 4.
5. 5'4".
How abnormal that is and really unacceptable, but also just, of course, he's not doing okay. Like, anyone would be so burnt out from that. And there also wasn't much of a light at the end of the tunnel either. Like, there's still a handful of weeks left.
Yeah.
So.
It was really, really tough. And I didn't recognize... I didn't recognize the warning signs. There were warning signs of I was starting to lose some of that resolve and mental energy. But I didn't recognize it because things were going well. I was throwing the disc well. Things were working and I had a great attitude for a lot of it. But it was one of those things that kind of snuck up on me, weirdly enough.
Can I talk some more?
Yeah.
Something that I'm working on with Eric, because it's something that I learned. He had a ton of warning signs, lots of them. He was getting really short with people, including me. There was lots of like things that showed that he was getting burnt out. But we had talked a ton about like he'd have a bad round and be like really short or like bad resolve, I guess. But then I'd talk to him like an hour later and he's like, I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it. Like, he wouldn't take the time to really process, like, why that was happening or dealing with the feelings that came along with it. Eric's a creature of distraction and, like finding things to just like, I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's just do something else. But that is what causes, like, burnout. Mm-hmm. And that's what causes these big explosions is, like, if you never deal with the things you're going through and you try to just ignore it and just go hang out with people or just whatever and don't give yourself time to to figure out why they're happening, then you're going to be stuck in it for a long time.
Right? Spot on. Yeah. Totally. No, I was.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's just so important, and I think in today's day and age, we are always on our computers, on our phones.
And
like,
recognizing
there's so many things to distract yourself with, but
yeah.
like, it's so good to just go on a walk with no music, no podcast, no nothing, and just think. Just let your brain talk to you.
Yeah.
And listen. So I'll stop now.
No, please keep talking, because it's one of those things that more people should hear these things and recognize these things and be okay with not being okay, and learning how to process and get through it. And therapy was incredible. Having my support system of my friends and family was incredible. And going in knowing that I had an out if I was not in the right headspace, I was ready to drop out of Worlds. It didn't matter that it was Worlds. It's like I was seeing this as, this is a disc golf tournament. This is my job. But if I can't do my job properly and I'm harming myself, this is not worth it. No matter what tournament it is, no matter where I'm at in my life, no matter how beautiful and how much I love Green Mountain Championships and Vermont and Smuggler's Notch as courses, it is not worth it, because I am more important. My brain is more important. My career is more important. Also, my mental space, not only for myself, but for my friends and my family, it is way more important to be in a better place. And a lot of that was really tough and difficult to work through, because it snuck up on me so fast, and I plummeted and hit bottom so fast that it was shocking and scary, and was reminiscent of an older version of myself that I didn't like. And I do think that there is the competitiveness that does bring out some of that fire and everything is a part of me, but it needs to remain a part, not be all of me. And that's what was happening, is that competitive, that fire and everything
just took over.
It took over completely, and all I was seeing was red and everything. So a couple of things that I did work on was slowing my pace down, as in not just like how I throw the disc, but in general, when I was feeling a little bit more frustrated, a little more excited, or anything like that, I told the therapist that I was moving at 1.5 speed. That it was, Tina could see it because she knows me very well, but it to me didn't feel like I was moving that much faster, because it was just a little bit faster. Once I started to recognize that, I slowed myself down while I was playing, walking to my lie, walking and do where I was going with everything. I would literally stop and slow my pace down to do so. And then on top of that, I also was given a technique to help be more present. And it was holding my hands together, because I think this is really great for people if they want to try it. Hold your hands together and look intently at the details of your hands, and start to breathe. Really focus on a good deep belly breath. Point out some of the details on your hands, like the scars or freckles, or even the hairs, or even your fingernails, whatever you need to think about. And then shortly after you've done a few breaths and recognize what your hands look like and everything, you look up and point out 3 to 5 things that you can see, and put your focus in on, whether it's the leaves of a tree, the bark that's fallen off a tree that's on the ground that's now composting into the ground, the grass, the basket, whatever the case may be. It was so nice, and I would focus on the breathing part helped, plus it helped me be more present and helped me kind of pull myself back. The biggest issue is that I was functioning at something like this, where I was drastic constantly. My highs were high, my lows were low, though, and that range of emotion can be really tough. So the whole point of this was to try and keep me here, because you're going to have ups and downs. That's fine. I won't, like, life is going to have ups and downs. Disc golf rounds are going to have ups and downs. It's kind of just how it is. But I wanted to stay here. Even when I was getting really excited, I would kind of like pull myself back to center and focus on my breathing and do some of those techniques as well. So again, I want that part to be something that is a small part of me to allow me to continue to get better, to continue to be healthy, and to continue to want to compete and be the best professional I can. But what I'm recognizing is the best professional I can be mainly comes down to being here. And that helped a ton. And even if 60th place is not my best finish at Worlds, understanding what I was going through and understanding the fact that I went A pool to B pool to A pool again, to caching, and the fact that I had to birdie the last 2 holes at Brewster Ridge on round 4 just to have a chance to play on Sunday, and I was able to do so, was really good. So that's I highly encourage everybody to speak to someone. It is your brain and your headspace is worth it, and it will help you a ton. And don't ignore any warning signs. Talk to someone, get it out, and yeah. The Discord is a great place. I'm sure we have a ton of people who will listen, who will talk to you if you
Judgment-free, baby.
if you don't have a chance to speak to a professional therapist or anything like that. We have so many people who are willing to listen and be there for you. So the amount of people that I know have reached out to me, I want to extend that same thing to everyone, that I'm here for you. We love you, and that's I think it's a very important thing to have in a community. So don't hesitate to talk to people. Yeah.
Willing to troll you if you're into that.
Plus there's car soccer
There's
and
car
also
soccer.
fun video games and everything.
Release.
So it's awesome. So that's something that happened. We couldn't go a morning coffee without talking about that, because that's something very big that has happened. And basically, thank all of you for being awesome, supporting Tina and I, supporting Whale Stacks as a business, the companies I'm sponsored by, everything. Please keep supporting that. Keep supporting disc golf. Support people who are looking to do really good things in the world. So thank you for being awesome. What else is new?
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for being vulnerable and sharing that with everybody. I think it's important.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
So we're home till Sunday, which is nice.
Back to Massachusetts for a week and a half. Lots of disc golf, some Chinese food, a wedding.
Yep. And then I'll be driving down to Charlotte, and then probably flying back home for 5 or 6 days before flying back up for the United States Disc Golf Championships. And my final event of the year is going to be a Pro Tour Finals, just depending on which Pro Tour Finals.
It might be American and it might be Swedish.
I guess it's not American. It's just the Disc Golf Pro Tour.
I just meant in America.
No, it's true. So
Scallion pancakes.
I am currently like 36th, I believe.
Oh, that old guy. Yeah.
Charlie's
the man.
Charlie is the man. Charlie has seen me at my worst, seen me at my best, and has no judgment and understands how hard this can be. And he has incredible caddy techniques where if he's tried to pull me out of places and he's starting to recognize. So he
said some really good things to you, I think, too, in Maine.
Yeah.
When I was on the phone with you still.
Yeah.
He had some really good insight that I think really helped.
Charlie is a exceptional human being, and Bob. Bob's also great.
Bob's super great.
Yeah. So I am very fortunate to have, again, cross paths with some amazing human beings. A lot of people in this chat and Discord included. It's a really special place to have a support system like that. So it's awesome. It truly, truly is awesome. Yeah. What were we talking about? I forgot. It doesn't matter. It's okay. these things are good. Dad was on my bag at Texas, at Austin. He was awesome.
Dad was on the bag.
Not my actual dad, but dad.
Is that why you started the Discord, just so you could have caddies in every state?
No.
It's a secret ploy to get Eric's caddy or Eric caddy.
I don't even mind carrying my own bag. That's the funny part.
You just rarely have to.
Hardcore WoW is the devil.
Okay, Sun and Soil. I have someone helping me with my social media now. That's cool. I just got back into pottery classes since I have been gone for a month. Just that'll start on Saturday, but I can get things firing again, which is great. I got into a art show in November.
Cool.
That you have to like apply
Okay,
for,
let's go.
and as a group with our pottery guild.
You know, I
There's
gotcha.
like 4 of us doing this arts festival in Pensacola. So that's like an exciting, cool thing coming up in November. It's a 3-day festival, so that's like or a 3-day show. You can sell all your stuff too, so a little expensive. And the process has been something, but it's a cool new little thing to push myself forward. So
I'm excited to see how that'll go out. It'll be fun.
You should be here in theory.
In theory.
You can help if you want.
Possibly.
Yeah, I've really missed pottery since I've been gone, but I've also missed the garden a lot, and I've been spending a lot of time out there, even though I have a bunch of other responsibilities. But yeah, I've got a lot of big dreams, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to just being home for a little while so I can start making those a reality. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for me, looking forward to a nice off season of chilling. I'm gonna definitely be working hard on some videos and different things. We're gonna do our best to continue to bring some content. I think a big part of this off season will be not a rebuild. It's gonna basically be a rebuilding of the bag series, but essentially, I'm going to be using the Discord to find some amount of discs in a bunch of different slots that people would love for me to revisit and give a try in a video. Dude, we need that, Ursa. I'm super down. Let's make it happen. Let's plan it out. So yeah, that would be part of the revisiting the bag essentially, but it's again just kind of, I know I've heard so many people talk about this disc or that disc or anything, and it's their disc. Toon Gang being a huge one, where I think that will give highlight to some fan favorite molds. Yosis is very soon. Hype up some molds that maybe haven't had the share of the limelight, or I just haven't tried, and see how they work and give an honest opinion and compare them to discs that are in my bag. And I think it'll be a very fun series to kind of tack in. So again, be ready for that. And it'll help in, again, highlighting some really cool stuff, which is the best part about being an open bag sponsored player. So that's on the docket for this off season, which will be super fun. Probably do some other fun videos. Tina's been loving disc golf a little bit more too, so definitely want to get her
a lot more than normal.
Do some fun stuff in that regard. Maybe
in the videos.
Maybe a round of Wolf with the crew could be very fun to film. Get Bob, Gav, Bueno, Zach.
Oh, that crew.
And we played Wolf a lot.
Are there any women? Pensacola.
Amanda and Chloe.
Amanda. Chloe doesn't really play anymore.
She could play.
She could play.
We could ask, but I understand that.
She actually said she wanted to play with me one of the mornings, but I was going really
Chloe.
early. I was going really early and she was staying out really late, so it didn't line up.
Yep. Lots of cool things.
Yeah.
Lots of cool things on the horizon. So be part of the Discord. We'll be doing morning coffees. We'll be hopefully Twitch streaming a little bit more. Another thing that Tina and I have gotten heavily into that I'm working and getting Tina into is playing Pokemon cards with Pokemon
I
cards.
am not yet into it.
Yes. We're going to see how that works out. It's been very fun. It's been a good distraction along with WoW.
Speaking of Pokemon cards.
What? Oh, yes. Even better.
Yeah, way better.
So that it's been really fun. Definitely something we're going to be doing. Central Florida. Mike, I would love to. I think I have a feeling we will kind of rip down that way. Tina and I really love St. Augustine, which I know isn't Central Florida, but kind of brings us out that direction to then maybe shoot down, go see Calvin and everything and make that happen.
Ooh, that reminds me. I actually have to do something with this.
So essentially, we will be hoping to play more games. Pokemon is a great outlet for me. I really like Magic the Gathering, but it's like super expensive. But I really enjoy Pokemon cards. But these are really cool. You gotta get your mind. Your hands won't be so freaking dry. Well, sacks are the best dry bag. Well, sacks. Gotta get your
The
mind.
photos are so funny this year. They're so funny.
Look at that old lady. They're great. They're great.
So most of these will go on the website, but we are gonna have 10
D&D, yes, Reese.
We're gonna have 10 sets available at MVP. Only 10.
I can't wait, Spoot.
And then y'all have to wait for the upload to our website. So yeah, come buy them at MVP. I think we're vending Friday night.
We're vending Thursday and Friday. This player vending is Thursday and Friday. But there's a good chance, because Thought Space is up, that we might be able to have a small set with them the whole time. I have to ask, and it'll be tough.
Should I bring more than 10 then? Should I do 15?
Reese, that is a bold claim. We will need to tack in James on that regard, but the lemon cake gets down. But the fruity cereal, I think, is still bis. But yeah.
Anyways.
Talking about protein bars. 1 bar, fruity cereal.
1 bar to rule them
gets after it. Tina doesn't like it. She doesn't.
Morning coffee from the wedding.
We could.
Should I bring 15 of these? You think?
I mean, whatever you want, babe.
You're so helpful.
Why don't you just do 3 sets of 5?
Because there's no room.
You put 1 on top of it and make it 3. So, while Tina organizes her Wheel Sacks Pokemon cards, it'll be good. Either way, we really appreciate every single one of you for supporting us, helping us through crazy times, working through things. We have some videos coming up and doing, again, just cool things. If there's things that you would like to see us do, awesome. If Smoot, I actually do like that idea of getting some custom card sleeves that are whale sacks. That would be amazing.
I was just thinking how we're gonna package these this year. Last year I did them just in like a little piece of twine, which was cute.
Yeah,
but maybe something a little more legit would be good. Anyways.
Yeah. So basically, thank you. We're going to be doing good things. We're hoping to do a lot more fun and more fun stuff this offseason, Twitch streaming to playing stuff and getting out, going to game stores and maybe playing Pokemon or going to play tabletop games and just kind of get to know our community a little bit better, because I think we have...
That's cool, is awesome, but we just don't know a lot of people outside of disc golf here.
Yeah.
I have some pottery people, I have some plant people, but like...
I don't have any friends that aren't disc golf related
Eric doesn't have any friends.
And I don't have any friends. But it's not as if I'm like trying to get away from those disc golf friends. It's that I would like to just be able to be a part of my community just a little bit more, because I think that that's something that is important to do, especially when I'm not here that much. I just want to be involved in the community just more and more. So whether that's, and to me, that's kind of where Pokemon cards could be a way to do that. Going and doing fun things with Tina. We've already talked about other ways that we can. So it'll be fun. And we will look to share as much of that as we can with you all. And if you think of anything we can do gaming-wise, like if we should start a Pokemon channel or anything like that, let us know. Like we are just trying to put out as much positivity as we can, and yeah, we just can't thank you all enough for showing such great support, making us feel loved, and this journey that we're on is pretty cool. This is going to be really cool. I've been waiting for her to open this box. So somebody go tag Trash Panda. If you're a Trash Panda fan, let them know, because this is a very special disc.
If you're a small Trash Panda fan,
I'm going to go grab the disc I got.
this isn't something that you could buy. But if you're as big of a fan as I am, then you are a member on Patreon. And they do like exclusive release things on Patreon. And that is what this is. They only ran a couple of them, or a handful of them, so you can only buy one, even if you were a patron.
So I got this super dope Pathfinder. I'm gonna do my part first. Super dope Pathfinder, because I'm fascinated. So fast. Super dope Pathfinder. Love the green. This is a greeny blue one. It's just gorgeous. I got this super lightweight DX Polecat that it's got some yellow smears on it, but I don't care. But it's so lightweight. It's a stiff D, and I can't wait to use this as a kind of a throw and catch disc. Very fun. I got this dope watermelon looking swirly goodness Dynasty that I could not pass up. So stoked about this one. Super cool. And then probably one of the best discs I got, even though it's not like super dope color or anything like that. The blue's sweet. But if anybody remembers the suspect that paged through with Tina's MySpace pictures, I had to have this red, maroon, black colorway because it reminded me of emo Tina. This is Tina trying to be Hayley Williams from Paramore. She's getting after it. Such a cool colorway. Stoked to see that end up in the mail. Plus, spice up your life. Very good.
Spice up your life.
Do you want to showcase?
Yeah, it's mail time here.
Mail time.
Mail time.
So apparently, stiff D's are loved in here.
I mean, you ever been to the Discord?
Horny jail.
We talk about wieners a lot over there.
Oh, another joke I made is dictator.
Excuse me?
Calling it potato penis. Very funny. Thank you. You're welcome.
It's not that funny.
It is very funny.
I got me. Oh, these are all for me.
They're all decaf, huh?
This is all my decaf coffee because I sleep better now and it's great. So shout out to Birdie Fuel. And they sent us, I mean, they always send us stickers. Love this one. Little like
Sloth.
Groggy sloth. But then these are Vanessa's little like cartoon stickers. What am I doing?
Cool.
I love them.
I think that's probably Andrew Leighton who did those.
You know it?
I just know that he does a lot of those kind of cartoon arts for people. I could be wrong if he did those or not, but it's great.
You're probably wrong.
Do you want to open the Dune box?
Yeah, but can you record it for me?
Uh-huh.
I also want to
Upside down, face this way?
face towards you.
No. This way or this way?
Up's fine. It'll just go on. Okay, so Patreon exclusive. We're duo filming this. Are you ready or jealous? Because you might not have one of these ever.
Are you ready?
Spoiler: it's a Dune.
Dune.
But what kind of Dune is it?
Dune.
It's a ghost stamp glow Dune, is what it is.
Ghost stamp glow Dune.
Sorry, it's not a ghost stamp. They don't stamp their stuff. Glow Dune. Check that out.
It's pretty cool. Trash Panda is good.
Are you jealous?
You're so happy. I love it.
I'm very excited about this. You can stop now. Please. So I've actually stopped. It's been really hot here.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Like 100 degrees.
It's still recording.
like 100 degrees, so I've only been playing in the mornings, or like I could play in the evenings. So I really wanted like a glow dune to play in the evening time.
I am also hoping that Glow Spices will happen at some point, so be on the lookout.
You can't even tell.
It's really cool. The Dune is actually a super, super solid mid. If you like kind of that traditional, like older Frisbee style, like it almost feels weirdly like a like an arrow, but like a more shallow arrow. So it kind of bridges a good gap between mid-range and putter, but is definitely a mid. So, I mean, Josh Panda's killing it.
Yep.
Absolutely killing it.
Sure are.
So.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps up our morning coffee.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for showing support. Make sure you jump into the Discord. Check out the Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this around. And again, please come to the Discord. It's a great group of people. If you need any support, anybody to talk to, there are so many amazing people who are willing, us included, to just be there. So let's keep building that community and keep showcasing and supporting each other. Because again, you'll never truly know what people are going through, and you don't. So it is just extending a kind, helping hand goes a very, very, very long way. So stay awesome, everybody. We love you.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. And we will catch you next time. Maybe morning coffee next week. We'll maybe. We'll see. We'd like to. So yeah. Have a wonderful Friday. Take care, everyone.
Love you all. Bye.
Love you. Bye.